Sampai-sampaikanlah mungkin sedikit input ini kepada pengikut-pengikut ajaran Qadiani, kalaupun mubalik ajaran Qadiani ni nak berhujah dengan kita sekalipun, insya-Allah kita setuju, kita terima dan kita berhadapan dengan mereka.
I do have a handful of Sunni friends. And the number one question all the time I get is, you've taken another prophet? Have you taken another prophet?
Do you deny the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was the seal of prophets?
Some people make the mistake in assuming that we don't believe he's the last prophet.
Yes.
But as Ahmadis, I believe that the Holy Prophet ﷺ was the last law-bearing prophet.
Could you clarify what we believe is what we mean by seal of the prophets?
Seal of the prophets, as far as I understand it, to me as an Ahmadi, means the best of the best.
It means that any other messenger or saint or reformer that comes after will have the seal of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam on his heart.
And if Allah so wanted to, Allah could make someone who really loved the Holy Prophet and wanted to make sure that Muslims were still doing good, Allah could make that person a prophet, because Allah can do what He wills. That's what I understand Khatam al-Nabiyyin to mean, the best of the prophets. But last, usually the last person to show up anywhere is usually ridiculed.
The Quran tells us specifically that I will always send you messengers, and so I will always make sure that you have the message from me. I don't think it's reasonable for us to expect that God one day went, you know what, I'm just gonna stop talking to you.
Right.
That seems really silly.
That's the main thing and the biggest misunderstanding I think about Jamaat Ahmadiyyat is that they say they've taken another prophet. No, we have not taken another prophet. We've accepted the Mahdi that was foretold to come in the latter days by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What does Mahdi mean? It means the rightly guided one. Well, who's he guided by? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he's not Nabi? That doesn't make any sense to me. Well, I don't want your Mahdi if he's not a prophet of God.
They say the Holy Prophet is the last, and they beat other people up. Literally, they beat them up. They steal their belongings. They do everything that usually you're not a Muslim if you do,
Sure.
to prove that the Prophet is the last prophet, which is very odd, because in this next breath, they say that Jesus is coming after him. But here's the trick. See, I'm from Brooklyn. We have double talk like this all the time. They say that in actuality, what had happened was the Holy Prophet is the last prophet, but since Jesus is alive somewhere in space and he's going to come back, because he's been alive for about 2,000 years, right? He was made a prophet before the prophet, so he's technically not the last prophet. This is what they believe. That just sounds like somebody's trying to sell me a fake Rolex. But
Just
anyway,
jive talk.
Pure jive.
Do you face towards Qadian when praying Salat? I mean, I do. I don't know about other Ahmadi Muslims. No, I'm joking. No, we do not face Qadian when praying Salat. Our Qibla, or our direction, is the same direction as every other single Muslim in this world, and that is towards Mecca, towards the Holy Kaaba.
So, I'm not sure what that means. They're assuming that we actually turned our direction. After the Holy Prophet already turned the direction, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they're expecting that we should turn our direction towards Qadian.
I think people just have the misconception that the promised Messiah brought some sort of new form of Islam,
right.
when in all actuality he brings the essence.
Revived it, that's
and
right.
Revived
That's
the true
right.
essence of Islam,
That's right.
alhamdulillah.
Are you a British or Jewish agent?
I'm not getting paid like a British agent, I'll tell you that.
I could imagine.
A lot of non-Ahmadi Muslims assume that Ahmadiyyat was created by the British spies, the British government, or the Israeli government.
The non-Ahmadis believe that apparently our Ahmadis could be secretly Jewish agents.
I got a cat at home that could secretly be a dog, but that don't make him a dog, does it?
in your kalima, do you substitute Muhammad with Ghulam Ahmad? This is an accusation we've heard many, many times.
They sometimes actually say this, that they kind of whisper Ghulam Ahmad's name instead of Muhammad in the kalima when they recite it.
Could you recite the kalima for me, please?
What do you mean?
Recite it. Can you say it?
La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
No, they actually believe that our kalima is different. And that's one of the reasons why they say we shouldn't be considered Muslim. But what they don't understand the concept of Ahmad alayhi salam. They really don't. They think he's there to replace the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. It doesn't change, you know. There is only one God worthy of worship, and that is God. And Muhammad is his messenger. That's it.
Is Jalsa your Hajj? This is an interesting question.
No, I'm pretty sure Jalsa is not Hajj, because to do Hajj you have to go to Mecca.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
The Hajj is the 5th pillar of Islam that all Muslims are required to make. However, if they know you're an Ahmadi Muslim though, you're not allowed to make the Hajj.
Jalsa is a completely separate thing from Hajj. You know, Jalsa are conventions where Ahmadis get together as a community, form brotherhood and stuff.
Is the Kaaba in Jalsa?
No.
Is it in Qadiani?
No.
Where is Qadiani?
In India.
Where is Mecca?
Mecca's in Saudi Arabia.
Is that where you hold your Jalsa?
No.
What happens in Mecca?
Hajj happens in Mecca.
For Jalsa, what I tell people is it's like a family reunion, right? Like, I mean, I've never seen so many people come together and hug each other as in Jalsa. You know, my first one, nobody even knew me, and I had people saying salam to me and hugging me. I wasn't even a convert yet. I was there as a guest.
So where's Jalsa then?
Jalsa's depends on what country you're in.
What about in the UK?
UK would be in here, and it's in Islamabad.
Islamabad? I thought it was in Hadikatul Mahdi.
It is in Hadikatul Mahdi. I got confused. I was thinking, I was like, hang on, it's not in Islamabad, it's in Hadikatul Mahdi.
But you know, it's not in Mecca though.
It's not in Mecca though. I'm pretty sure about that.
All right, fair enough.
If we can communicate that to anyone, I mean, I don't care who you are, you come and experience that, you'll walk away different than you did before you came.
Absolutely.